Hey, what up, everybody? Hey, what'd you think of that thumbnail? That's a good looking lady, huh? Holding a handful of cash. How'd you like to have all of that together, man? Bunch of cash, good looking lady like that. Man, some of us got our American dream. I don't know, maybe it's not just the American dream, maybe it's the international global dream. Had that good looking lady and lots of cash. So the stimulus is coming. So what you gonna do about that? You might not have the looks and the lady, but hey, you gonna have $1,400 coming soon. If you got kids, you're gonna have more than that. So what do you think of that, man? All of this money. You know, a lot of people really do believe that money can get them happy. You've been broke so long, you might really believe that a couple of dollars is going to really boost you way up there on the happiness scale. But what ends up happening is you find out if the money, if a couple of dollars did that for you, but after it's gone, you just need a couple of more dollars. So now you're kind of caught in a cycle, like that hamster on the in the cage, on the wheel stuff. So I always think about it in terms of what do I really want? What really makes me happy? Is it really money? Hey man, who can deny that the cash is cool? It's not king like some people like to say cash is king. Nope. Not even on a car lot when you're buying a vehicle. You can have cash. Most car dealerships, because I worked at one for a few years, and I tell you, we prefer that you finance. There's more cash to spread around if you finance. So don't get the illusion about the cash. Even with the pretty girl, even the looks, you know, who knows what type of personality lurks behind those pretty looks. So you can have a pretty girl and the loot, and still, guess what? Still be searching for something else. Like I said, subscribe to this channel because there's a lot more of this stuff to come. We'll really be able to get into some other stuff, but I want people to subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment so I get a good idea of where you're going with certain content, and give me a thumbs up. That helps me with the distribution of the video by YouTube. And I'm going to go on Odyssey also. So anyway, I guess I'm blabbing a little bit, but listen, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the stimulus because it's important that people learn how to see, more of these moving parts going on here. A lot of us, if you've been broke for a while, or maybe you're just working and you just, you eager to get a couple of dollars up on the scale, and that money looks really good. But man, we have been sold out for that cash. You can believe that. We have really been sold up the river for that cash, man. You think we are gonna give $100 million to Afghanistan for gender studies in some kind of way? Whoever got that $100 million over there isn't gonna get some millions dropped off in some other account, be reimbursed, get some kind of payment for that, man. That's how the rest of the world operates. While you've been here in the United States operating under the system of transparency for the most part, and government intervention, and for the most part a relatively honest government. But what you have is the rest of the world. A lot of places where that money's going, they don't operate anything like us, and they're going to be using that money, and not going to be using it to help us. They're not going to use it to help you. So you might want to think about that while you're spending your $1,400 and looking at that pretty girl on the thumbnail. Hey man, because like they say, all the glitters ain't gold, man. And even in the sense of a pretty girl holding a lot of cash, man, what did that really cost? But we all like pretty girls and cash. Even some pretty girls who got cash like pretty girls and cash. Hey, but I don't want to get caught up and distracted, man, because it's really kind of trying to make it a little bit serious. You got to quit playing checkers with these chess players, man. Remember, there's a couple of moves ahead, man. When these people are selling us out, You know, and that's just one country. I mentioned Afghanistan, and but man, there's several other countries and several other entities that are going to get a big grip of this. Planned Parenthood is going to get you know, a few hundred million. Man, it just doesn't stop. That money's going to a lot of evil people, and it's coming from the taxpayers. You know, we don't think about it in terms of coming directly out of our pocket. I know that that's kind of some hyperbole that a lot of politicians use. Yes, it's you're the one that's paying for it. We realize that, but collectively, we don't feel the pain the way that you say it. You know, so when the government does it, we know that it's going to be a delayed reaction if we get any real sense of the impact of it at all, ever. You got to watch all these moving parts, man. It's not that easy, man. So, you know, while we're looking at cash and, you know, on that thumbnail, you're looking at a pretty girl, remember, there is a payment that comes there. Nothing's free. All right? Subscribe to the channel. All right? Give me a thumbs up. That helps me with YouTube distribution of video. And leave me a comment so I know kind of, you know, who all's paying attention. And for my man Richard Cranium, hey man, thank you for staying in and staying supporting me. I appreciate you, brother. And the rest of my viewers, thank you. Oh, hit that subscribe bell too, because you know, when you hit the subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell, because YouTube really messes with me with these videos. All right, man. Thanks. Appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.